Welcome to CIOTV by Enterprise IT World, a production of Accent Info Media.
What are your expectations from technology in terms of improvements in the future throughout the industry?
So I think one of the things that is missing currently is functional or industry level type solutions. So we have technology solutions. There is nothing I think now that we don't have a technology for. However, there is a lack of industry specific solutions. So I think that is something that we have to work on. And then obviously we have to figure out what works for us. So I was in one of the sessions where somebody stood up and said chatbots is just a hype. It's a huge hype, and I don't think it's going to work. And we should not waste our energy on that. However, a company like ours sees a lot of value in chatbots. So it brings in a lot of, it takes away a lot of manual labor. I don't really need people to answer your questions. We see a lot of benefit in having a standard chatbot or a voice-enabled chatbot. So what I'm trying to say is, first there has to be functional or industry level solution, and second you have to look at solutions with respect to your industry. It can't be that something that works in everywhere else will work here. So you have to pick and choose. You have to figure. You have to understand your business. You have to understand what the customer needs from you, and then technology is, there's nothing that technology can't do. I'm a firm believer in anything that you want to do, technology will be able to deliver. You just have to figure out what is it that you want to do.
What is the advice that you have for your fellow CIOs who are watching you when it comes to embracing and adopting and implementing newer technologies like blockchain and AI?
So first of all, the data, there needs to be more volume of data. There needs to be better quality of data. So if we talk about just AI, that's where one of the biggest challenges will lie. So I know of a lot of people who are doing experiments, a lot of experiments around AI, not just data, voice, chat bots, everything is coming up a lot. So I think the first hurdle that we hit is quality of data. Once you overcome that, and it throws up its own challenges, we tend to do that is one of when you are inside an enterprise, for example, data quality is not a big deal because it is completely under your control. You can put rules, you can put systems in place and say, okay, this means this. Now once you go out in this world of expanded data, it comes back with its own challenges. So that is one of the biggest things that we will have to work on as an industry. We have to figure out how do we make sure that these kind of things are done. And then from an FMCG perspective, there is a lot of things that we need to do. We just have to pick and choose. We can't really do everything together. There has to be a prioritization. Okay, this is more important to me than this. And then this step will generate even more information for us, and that probably is to be used for others. And then third thing is scalability. How do I make sure that the projects or the POCs that I'm doing are scalable enough for me to be able to actually roll it out to the whole business. It's not like one project runs and successfully runs in one place. It has to be a scalable project. So that's the third one. How do I make sure that my pilots are run in a way that they are the most scalable for the whole business?